Have you ever wasted 8 million gold on one event, getting absolutely nothing in return? Well, I sure did in this Big Bow Brawl event. Have you ever tried to go for a speedrun world record, but only reaching 2nd place by a fraction of a second? Well, that's what happened to me in Towers of Adventures. Have you ever done illegal practices by modifying how Cookie Run Kingdom looks, and making Wishberry Cookie the guest cookie playable? Well, I did all of that. Of course, I wasn't able to upload any of those videos. In fact, there's 9 videos total that I wasn't able to upload. I'll be covering each one today, starting with number 1, my Big Bow Brawl video. This one was really tragic. I wanted to make a video about the best Bow teams. The goal of this event is to beat up the Bow boss on screen. You need 2 teams for this game mode. One for farming these resources right here. You can trade these for rewards. And then a 2nd team to deal as much damage as possible to the boss, getting on the damage leaderboard and also getting rewards. For this video, I got some help from people in my Discord server. These 2 people in particular helped me with a team that farms resources. Farming's a bit odd. The more your cookies hit the boss, the more resources you get. Damage is completely irrelevant. If I use a normal team to farm resources, I get a really bad amount. However, if I use a farming team the 3 of us made, we get way more. 110 of the orange pieces, that's a lot. So the team is actually really cursed. Caramel Arrow, Squid Ink, Black Pearl, Twizzly, and Crumbly, they all hit the boss a lot with their attacks. Thing is, this team's completely useless now cause the event's almost over. In fact, the next team I'm gonna show is also useless cause the event's almost over. Actually, you may be wondering why I didn't release this video earlier and instead waiting until it's too late. Well, here's what happened. There's another person in my Discord, Vimo. He's so good that he reached 3rd place on the leaderboard for this event. He was able to reach 30 billion points, which means he probably has the best Bow team of all time. I asked him for it and he gave me the exact team he used, so there we go. It's Linzer, Prune, Margarine, Matcha, and Dark Choco. So here's where the real problem starts. This team's extremely dependent on the buffs you get. These 3 buffs right here matter a lot and you can re-roll them with coins. Vimo gave me the exact 3 buffs I need, which is these right here. And I need to do enough damage to compete with other YouTubers. Look, if I do less damage than other YouTubers, then my video sucks. I need at least 18 billion to even compete. Yes, that's an oddly specific number, but that's a number. So multiple times I got 2 of the 3 buffs I need. I never got all 3 though. And the highest I could get was 16 billion, which is not enough. The only way for me to beat the other YouTubers was to get all 3 buffs. Then I can finally pass 16 billion. But then tragedy struck. Using gold, I re-rolled these buffs over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. After a few hours of doing this and wasting 8 million gold, guess what? I never got all 3 buffs. And that was it. I just failed a video and lost and flopped. I was so upset that I just gave up and never tried to salvage the video. Really disappointing. Okay, time for video number 2. Defeating the Peak of Hollow Tears on Master Mode. As a free-to-play, of course, cause, you know, people click on it more. So there's an extremely difficult event with another boss. It's basically fighting Mystic Flower, but she's rock. I wanted to do this on the hardest difficulty, Master Mode. So here's why I couldn't upload that video. The Bow video from earlier really demotivated me. Losing 8 million gold on nothing is just so stupid. I was so upset that I just didn't work on the Peak of Hollow Tears video. Plus, both events end at the same exact time. Well, I guess it's too late. I got all the rewards I wanted, so it's fine, I guess. Alright, on to video number 3. Attempting to get a speedrun world record in Towers of Adventures. Well, there's already a problem. A good portion of you don't even care about that game. That's pretty demotivating. Anyways, I'll keep this short. For story mode, every single level has a leaderboard for speedrunning. The faster you beat a level, the higher your rank is. If you're 1st place, that means you beat a world record. I decided to speedrun level 1-5. It's a really obscure level. It looks pretty easy, and it's quite intuitive. All you have to do is kill 3 waves of enemies inside an arena. How hard can this possibly be? Really hard, actually. Long story short, I pulled off Sorcercraft, using Ginger Brave for a double dash, some Banana Guy to kill enemies in a split second, and Cherry drops this large puddle, killing everything for 2 waves instantly. After multiple hours of attempts, and yes, I do mean hours, what a waste of time. I just couldn't beat the guy in 1st place, so I just failed and flopped, and yeah. At this point, I gave up on the video. But it gets worse. The next day, when I woke up, some jerk beat both of us. Oh my god. Now both of us are losers. losers. Dang it. Yeah, I hate this game. At least they have rip-off Sea Farty, right? Okay, time for video number 4. Something more important to most of you. A documentary about Death Sister's greatest mistake. Announcing the stupid pay-to-win Ancient Plus update. In particular, forcing people to obtain Awakened Dark Cacao as a completely separate cookie. Yes, a completely separate cookie, not the same one. As you know by now, the Ancient Plus rarity doesn't exist. That's because the player base protested and forced them to change it. So now Awakened Dark Cacao's one cookie. I actually talked about this in my previous video. In that video, I said I would make another video about the Ancient Plus drama, and that never happened. Alright, so here's why I couldn't upload this video. First of all, I never even started it. Secondly, nothing bad actually happened. I just never got the chance to make it, so yeah. I was always either too busy or too lazy. I'll probably make this video in the future though. So now it's time for video number 5. This video fail I completely forgot about until Death Sisters released a trailer for the new Town Square revamp. The trailer for the customizable cookies. So my video was recorded back when the Town Square was first released. This was a really long time ago when Caramel Shoe was first released too. And my video was gonna be about starting civilization in the Town Square. Also, I have absolutely no footage for this cause I deleted it all. Anyways, here's what happened. Back in the old days, there used to be a channel called English Channel 1 or something. It's a public lobby, but people were really inappropriate there and also said a lot of slurs and stuff. Basically, it was a ton of brain rot and slop and all that. The worst of the internet. So I set out on a quest to destroy that public lobby. Inside English Channel 2 or something, there was a Black Pearl / Sea Farty cult at one point. A cult is when everyone dresses up as the same cookie, and I took it over cause I'm a YouTuber. Eventually, the whole cult turned into a Milky Way one. Then I gathered everyone up, and we all stampeded English Channel number 1. It was great. It was all Milky Way, and we destroyed the channel. Nobody could say slurs anymore because it's all Milky Way. English Channel 1's not a slur channel anymore, it's a Milky Way one. So the real question is, why would I scrap this video? The answer is, I didn't really like the video. The whole thing sounds pretty stupid actually. Yeah, I don't want to make it, so yeah, now it's way too late, so there we go. Video number 6. I'll make this quick cause it's Towers of Adventures. I know a good portion of you will never watch a Towers of Adventures video in your life cause you don't wanna. Anyways, I wanted to make a tier list for all the cookies in Towers of Adventures cause I'll be honest here, they all suck. However, 2 problems arose. 1. It's not Cookie Run Kingdom. Viewership dropped by 98%. 2. After playing for quite a while, turns out tier lists don't really work for this game. There's so many cookies that are really good. In fact, I think most of them belong in the same tier, something like A tier. This is due to elements. Just like Pokemon, each cookie has an element, and different situations require different elements. I'd say the best DPS is Sea Farty ripoff, Cream Soda. However, she's not the best in all situations because of elements. You need cookies for different things, so a tier list don't really work. A bunch of supports in the game are really unique, so you can't really replace them. Even the common cookies are useful, like Cherry for fire damage and all that stuff. Ginger Brave's Double Dash is really good for speed runs. Blah blah blah, tier list, forget about it. So yeah, that's what happened. Video number 7, not Towers of Adventures this time. It's actually Cookie Run Kingdom Hunger Games. I used to do a ton of these in the past, but I stopped doing them. Basically, I simulate the Hunger Games, but with cookies. I used to use this website that like simulates the whole thing. You input whatever names and images you want, then it uses text and images to simulate the whole thing. Yes, cookies kill each other, it's kinda funny. Here's what I did like a year ago. Oh no, Sheep 3 at it again. Sheep 3 sets an explosive off, killing Sorbet Shark. Pumpkin Pie. Yes, Pumpkin Pie finally died, I'm happy. Let's go, Sheep 3, Moon Mommy, and Old Women. I probably shouldn't talk about this part in the video, you know, so yeah. I like how the most rewatched part of the video was this. So that's a Cookie Run Hunger Games in a nutshell. There was a bit of a problem though. The website wasn't that customizable. So to make it exactly how I wanted it to be, I recreated the whole thing starting from nothing. I'm not even kidding. I recreated the thing. Here's a link to the website if you want to try it or something. I don't really care. Robust Axe climbs a tree but falls. Robust Axe dies. No! Sea Farty receives illegal rainbow sugar cubes and snorts them. Now you may be wondering wondering why I didn't upload this video? Well, that's because, I couldn't come up with a good thumbnail idea. My old ones weren't that good, so, yeah. The click-through rate was pretty bad. Now it's time for video number 8, trolling in Towers of Adventures. Oh, wait, look at that. Everyone just left. Wow. Okay, so me and 2 other people figured out how to troll in Towers of Adventures. First, make a party of 3. Make sure you're all using high-level cookies just to troll. Next, join a level 1 raid. A level 1 raid is a boss that's really weak. Mid-game players are able to one-shot it. All parties are a group of 4, so you'll get 1 random teammate. You gotta hope that they're a big noob. This is optional, but all 3 of you could go AFK before the boss fight starts. Or act like idiots, either way works. Once the boss battle starts, all 3 of you just go AFK. Or do stupid stuff, either way works. By now, your 4th teammate's pretty upset, but all of a sudden, when there's like 15 seconds left, you one-shot the boss. At the end screen, all 3 of you spam cherry emotes. Your teammate just got trolled. They also got a free carry, so, you know, it's fine. You probably could get reported for this, so, yeah. So here's why I couldn't upload that video yet. 1. It's Towers of Adventures. 2. I'm either too busy or too lazy. 3. All the footage I recorded is incredibly laggy. Like, you see this right here? It's horrible. That's because I recorded it all wrong and stuff. So I must use my friend's footage instead and use their point of view. However, if I ever do make this video, I'll probably make it into a YouTube short. Alright, it's time for video number 9. It's an illegal cookie video. Witchberry cookies are guest cookies, so they're not playable. Too bad, Dev Sisters, here she is. I've actually done this type of stuff a billion times in the past. I made Golden Cheese playable before she was released. I made White Lily and Dark Enchantress playable too. I can use multiple Pitaya dragons at the same time. I did that Pitaya thing on a livestream, it takes balls to do that. So making Witchberry playable is not that hard. Right? Right? By now, you can see a pattern. I just straight up suck at making videos. Something goes wrong, or I'm too busy, or I'm too lazy. It's always like that. So, of course everything went wrong with the Witchberry video. I was supposed to start this video when the Witch's Castle game came out. Guess what? It's way too late now, cause I messed up so badly. That game was released months ago. Anyways, I'll just show you what Witchberry does, and there's a bit of a surprise. Oh, there she is. I decided to replace Latte sprites cause I want Witchberry to deal damage. Latte's one of the few cookies that's compatible with this. We got some very nice looking soul stones. She also has an OP skill, level 75 box. If we click on her story, it looks like this, so that's a little broken. Pause to read. I really do need some more soul cores. Where can I get more? I know, level 1-1. Let's go try her out and get some soul cores. Oh, shoot. You're not supposed to see that. Wait. Oh, shoot! Well, she is usable. Let's go see what her normal attacks do. Oh, absolutely nothing. That's not good. Maybe her skill will do something. Let's try it. Is that supposed to happen, or, Adding guest cookies into the game is a little weird. They refuse to auto-attack because those animations don't exist. Their skill animation doesn't exist, so it actually crashes the game. On the other hand, Dark Enchantress is fully complete. Therefore, she works perfectly fine. She's a healer, don't ask why. Every time I use an illegal cookie, I have to credit Groiny for teaching me, so here it is. So that's all, 9 failed videos. Tell me in the comments which video you wish I uploaded. Now you should subscribe, cause I'm poor after failing 9 videos. How do other people do this? Am I the only person who fails or what?